Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Wrap. Today was Saturday, the 7th of October, 2023. Incidentally, it was one of the hottest days I've ever streamed. Reason being, we had summer-like weather today, but it is autumn. It is literally, 3 weeks into autumn. We're not supposed to have summer weather. And because of that, I didn't have an air conditioner in the window, and I was sitting in this office in the middle of beating sun on this office today, and it was 85 outside, and it was upwards of 100 degrees Fahrenheit in this office today as I played Assassin's Creed Mirage. Oh, at least it's over, because it was supposed to be the worst of it. Tomorrow's supposed to cool down by like 10 degrees, and then starting this week is supposed to get cooler every day with rain and clouds and autumn weather like you should expect. So at least I got through it. I had the right attire for it, that's for sure. Overall today, a great streaming day. Let's talk about it. First of all, on today's podcast, I covered that there's new improvements to the streams. Now, if you're someone who watches all of my videos on demand, you will not see any improvement. But yesterday, as I was streaming Assassin's Creed Mirage, some people had criticized and said, the stream doesn't look very good on YouTube. And I was like, really? Because I'm watching the raw feed in OBS, my capture software. It looks good. I watched back on the videos I recorded locally to my hard drive, which I then uploaded to YouTube. All of that looked good. So I was trying to figure out what exactly was it that the stream didn't look good, because what was the reason? Come to find out, which I did not know, YouTube has different codecs that you can select based on the bitrate that you are streaming at. No one seemed to know this. YouTube didn't even have an option to select it anywhere where you would look. That made sense. YouTube has this hidden when you're creating a stream key for a stream on YouTube. If you don't just use the same stream key and you say, I want to do a custom key, it has options. It's like 1080p, 1440p, and 4K. Now, I don't stream at 4K resolution, nor am I streaming at any bitrate that needs that much. So, basically what was happening was all year I had increased my bitrate that I was streaming at. Remember, earlier this year, I split the load, meaning my streams were being done by my GPU, and the local videos were being encoded by my CPU. So, because of that, my CPU was no longer being maxed out, which was great, okay? But when I did that, I increased the bitrate of everything. Didn't know that YouTube had a better codec to stream at a better bitrate. They didn't tell me that. So basically, I've been streaming at the worst codec, and you guys, whenever there's a game that has a lot of action and a lot going on, likely have seen a lot of blur and a lot of pixelization and a lot of frame rate choppiness. Well, guess what? As of this morning, I fixed it. I am now streaming at a higher bitrate. It's the codec that's supposed to be for 1440p resolution. I'm not streaming at 1440p. I'm only doing 1080p, but it's the right bitrate now. So now when people watching my streams today were like, oh my God, it's silky smooth. It looks gorgeous. It's the best you've ever done. I was like, good. Perfect time for this, because now we're heading into the busy gaming season. All these new releases coming out the next couple of months, and now would be the time for this. So I'm happy to know that I made this improvement right now. So, all the streams today looked much better according to feedback. On the podcast today, we discussed my findings playing Street Fighter 6 last night, having my best ever master level session of Street Fighter 6 with Blanca, because I essentially turned off crossplay and only played against PlayStation players. It solved most of my problems. Go figure, exactly what I was saying, that PC players have an unfair advantage. But there was other stuff. There was news and other things that we talked about. It was a good podcast. Assassin's Creed Mirage today was very good. It's actually much better than the first session, because today the game kind of opened up. I started getting new abilities, new tools. The game had different missions you could choose from. Rather than just being linear and only doing these main story missions, now you have these different things, 3-4 different missions you could go to. And other things that I keep discovering as I explore the map. So it was fun. It was actually much different than the first stream, because we're out of that tutorial stuff. We're doing more interesting stuff. I did a jailbreak. I had my first major assassination of one of the Order, among other things. And it was a good stream. I had a great time, even though I was sitting here overheated and didn't feel good because of it. Toughed through it and had good progress, good fun with everyone. And it was an incredibly supported stream as well. So thank you all for that. Late stream tonight was Lies of P Endgame. Now, I didn't know if I was going to beat the game or not tonight. And in truth, I might have beaten it tonight. But the boss that I had ended up on last time, Laxasia, that's a rough boss. Reason being, it's 2 full phases. The phases are completely different. And the second phase, that enemy can literally hit you with one-shots or a move that you've never seen before. it would take a million years to learn all the moveset of the second phase of the boss. The thing is, the second phase of the boss takes a lot of damage. So as long as you are not getting hit, you have a chance. So basically, it took me a freaking hour to beat Laxasia. I thought it would be like 10 minutes. It was an hour. So because of that, then I had to go through the entire final dungeon, which, by the way, almost another whole hour. Another hour of dungeon they put after that boss. And then finally, like, the big story elements, the finale. And then I got to the final boss. I did face the first wave of the final boss. Almost beat it twice. And then I asked everyone, is this really the final boss? And they're actually like, just so you know, there is one more boss after you beat this one. But at least it gives you a checkpoint between. And I was like, there's no way I'm beating 2 bosses tonight. So I tried one more time, failed. I was like, all right, we got to do another stream. Okay? So, great progress in Lies of P tonight. Good support. Everyone seemed to have a good time. Great new weapon. I got a new freaking weapon now that I'm actually using on the final boss, which is hilarious. At the end of the game, and we're still using another new weapon. So, it was all good, but didn't get it done tonight. Okay? But, good news is, I will get it done when I play it again soon. All right. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow in the morning, it's the Level 1 podcast. Much cooler, hopefully. Then it's the React show, DSP versus the Internet. In fact, as soon as I finish recording right now, I'm running over, making the streams, setting up the playlist, and getting all that set up for tomorrow, okay? So DSP versus the Internet over on DSP Reacts, the weekly React show. Hopefully people have nominated Halloween-related things. That'd be nice. I guess we'll see. Tomorrow night, as long as it's there, because I didn't see it today yet, but I don't think it releases till tomorrow, it's supposed to be the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 beta, being an open release starting tomorrow, and then it's also supposed to run Monday and Tuesday on the PlayStation 5. As long as it's there, I'm playing it tomorrow night on the late stream. I'm going to give it like 2.5 hours to see if I like it. If I like it, maybe I'll play it again, or I'll just decide I'm going to get it, you know. I'm on the fence right now about getting it, because everyone knows it's the same as Modern Warfare 2. Yes, they've tweaked it to play different, but it's the same game. And they're going to charge $70 for literally the same game 2 years in a row. Yes, they're actually ripping people off. They're that lazy. They don't feel like making a new one. So I'm on the fence about getting it this year. The beta, I'm treating it just like I did the beta of Call of Duty Vanguard a few years ago. If I like the beta, maybe I'll get it. If I think the beta is just meh or terrible, like I thought Vanguard, I'm not getting it. So we'll see what happens, and this might solely determine if I get the game in November. Okay? That's tomorrow. Monday, the main stream will be the conclusion of Resident Evil 4 Separate Ways DLC. And then Monday night should be the conclusion of Lies of P. So the 2 horror-themed, very difficult run games that I'm doing right now should both conclude on Monday. That's going to leave Tuesday's daytime stream for Assassin's Creed Mirage. The night stream, it could either be Street Fighter, or maybe it could be Mortal Call of Duty, or maybe I could give Forza Motorsport a shot. I don't know. And then Wednesday will be more Assassin's Creed Mirage, and it will be a late-night Street Fighter 6 stream. So that's the schedule for the rest of the week. I'm still on the fence about Lords of the Fallen. I'm nervous that if I start it when it comes out Friday, I'm just not going to be able to get far enough in it that I'm going to be able to make a dent in it before all the other releases start coming out. You know, on the 17th, you got Sonic Superstars. On the 20th, you've got both Mario, the new Mario, Super Mario Wonder, and Spider-Man 2. How on earth am I supposed to play Lords of the Fallen while I'm still playing Assassin's Creed Mirage, while I'm playing Street Fighter? You know, it's just crazy. I don't know. I'm thinking it's going to be the skip game, especially because I'm just about to beat Lies of P. I don't foresee myself playing 2 of these games back-to-back, quite frankly. I think it's just insanely bad release timing for these guys. It was really dumb. Lies of P beat them to the punch, essentially. So, but we'll see. Anyway, give me your feedback. Great streaming day today, guys. I'm excited that tomorrow will not be so hot. I'll be able to be more relaxed with you guys and have a good React day. Thank you all. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Peace out.